Hi Tiff, hi Emma. Hello everybody, good evening. Hope you're all keeping well. Another week, I can't believe how quick this Thursday's come round, the weeks are flying by. I hope everyone's good, we're just waiting for a few more people to join us and then we'll get going. If anyone's not done my class before, then hello, you're very welcome. And I teach physio-led Pilates or clinical Pilates, so basically it's accessible for everyone. I always tend to start with the easier options and then I'll give you some progression. So don't feel you have to push yourself, it's your first class. Go nice and steady, take your time, most of all enjoy it. If anyone is carrying any injuries, obviously I can't see you like I normally would in my class, so please just listen to your body, take it easy. It should feel a little bit of a challenge, but you should never feel like you're straining yourself. And tonight we're going to be using the Pilates ball, but do not worry, if you've got one, you can go and get it. If not, your options are your favourite scatter cushion, I'm sure we've all got them laying around somewhere, or if you want to go and get yourself a little hand towel, roll it up and just use an elastic or a hair bobble. If you can't be bothered, don't worry, all that we're doing, we can do it without it, but it's just to add a little bit more challenge, okay? So I will just quickly check that we've got everyone in and then we'll get going soon, okay? Perfect. Hi Sheila, hi Lulu, hi Karen, hi Ramla, brilliant. It's your first session I know, so go steady but you'll enjoy it, well done. Hi Sam, great to see everyone tuning in. Hi Laura, fab. Right guys, hopefully everyone is logging in okay. Wonderful. Right. Okie dokie, so we'll get ourselves going everybody. Oh, one last check I'm going to do. Can everyone hear me okay? If you just want to put a little thumbs up. I know I'm always probably loud enough, but I just want to make sure before I get started. Hi Frank, hi Andrea. Brilliant. Right guys, hopefully you can hear me. Perfect. Okay. Right everybody, so you can pop your Pilates ball, your towel, your cushion, whatever you're using, just to one side for a minute. As always, let's just centre ourselves and get focused for class ahead. So I want you to start with your alignment, which is always essential for good Pilates practice. So we've got the ankles, knees and hips stacked on top of each other. We've got that nice level pelvis. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears, and then I want you to just take your hands onto the lower rib cage. So Pilates practice is all about the breathing as well as our muscles. So what I want you to do is relax those shoulders. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. When we take our inhale, I want you to imagine the lower part of the rib cage just widening, and when we exhale, just let it go and let any tension go. Okay, so off we go. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then one last time, nice big inhale. And exhale. And let go. Perfect. Let those hands relax. Let's start pushing through the feet. So just bending one knee at a time and then dropping the opposite heel to the floor. So we're just starting to warm up through the legs. Tonight's class we're going to focus plenty of leg work and good core work as well. So it's always important just to get ourselves nice and warm. So once you're happy there, you've got your rhythm, we're going to start an opposite elbow bend. So a little bit like the running man, okay? And don't worry if it feels confusing. If you start with the opposite hand, opposite leg, and then get your rhythm, okay? So we're just trying to get our heart rate up, get ourselves nice and warm, ready for the class ahead. So if you're happy there, stay there. If you want to just speed it up a little bit more, we're going to hinge at the hip. So we're just bringing ourselves forward slightly, and then we're going to start feeling those calf muscles having to do a little bit more work, okay? So feel free to slow it down at any point, guys, and we're going to take it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, straight into a little bit of hip work now. So I want you to take the weight through your right foot. Spread those toes into the mat. Make sure we feel nice and anchored to the mat there. We want that right knee nice and straight, and we're going to take our hands to the hips, pelvis in that nice good alignment. Left leg then we've got out to the side, and we're going to simply take that leg up, tap the toe to the mat. So we're not quite letting it rest there. So a real good way to warm up our gluteal muscles, key muscles around the hips, and also if you can, try and keep the core muscles and the trunk zipped up, avoiding any little bend over if we can. So don't take that leg too high. Better to keep everything nice and neutral through the core than go too high and feel yourself tipping over to compensate. Okay, and we're going to go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Change it over, so straight into our left leg. Spread those toes into the mat. We've got the left leg straight, nice level pelvis. Right leg is just nice and loose, and when you're ready there, we're just going to lift and lower. So again, not too much of a rest, we're just letting that leg lift, tap the big toe down. Perfect. And again, just nice, relaxed breathing at the moment. All about getting ourselves energized and warmed up. Perfect. Now, for those of you who've already met me, you'll know my maths, physio maths is very poor. So, because I'm talking so much, I tend to lose count. So the magic number is always 3 or 5, so feel free to stop and rest, guys, if you need to. But we're going to take it there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Right, back over to our right leg now. And we're going to continue to warm up the knee and the ankle complex. So, weight through the right leg, toes spread into the mat. And we're going to take that left leg forward, and if you can, just hovering a few inches off the floor, and we're going to come into our single leg squat. Not very deep, so ideally when we look down at our foot, our knee, when we bend that right knee, is just going to slightly cover the toes, and then we come back up. So it might be useful to just keep a little look down at the foot, and again, we're just letting that knee bend and come back up. You can always let that leg rest down to the floor if that feels a little bit better for your balance. Okay, and if anyone has got any knee issues, there's a big debate, oh, squat's bad for the knee. Not at all. Sometimes we have to modify the range, but actually doing strengthening work for many conditions is really beneficial. Okay, and we're going to go for 4, 3, perfect, 2, and 1. Lovely. Straight over to the left side. So again, get that foot spread down to the mat. That gives us our centre. Right leg now is up off the floor, or keep it down if you feel more stable. And when you're ready, we're just going to bend the knee now on that left foot. So we're just about covering the toes and then coming back up. And as always, one side compared to the other will feel a little bit more challenging. Mine is always my left side. And what we're aiming for there is for the knee to glide forward. Okay? So sometimes what might happen is it might wobble in, okay? So don't go as low. It's better to have a smaller knee bend and control that range than go too low, and then we're losing the benefit of the exercise. And Pilates is all about that precision of the movement and that focus as well. Okay, let's just go for 3 more. Well done. 2 and 1. Perfect, well done. Give those legs a little flick, heel to bum, just to stretch out the quad muscle. And it's surprising when we're doing single leg work like that, you can often feel the hip muscles kicking in as well. Right guys, time to grab your Pilates ball, your scatter cushion or your towel. Or we can again do this without. We're going to pop it between the knees. We want the feet parallel. I'm just going to turn side on, guys, so you can stay facing forward whatever you're comfortable with, but just so you can see what's going on at my knees and my ankle. So we're just going to come into some parallel squats, and again, not too concerned about going too deep. So hands are just relaxed, palms facing away. As we tend to squat, we want to think about that lift of the hands to the shoulder. Okay, so you can squeeze your ball, your cushion or your towel as we lower. Key thing here for now, we're keeping the heels glued to the mat. Okay, we exhale as we squat and we inhale to release. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Brilliant. And if you're finding that quite deep for the hip or the knee, Again, you might just do a shallow squat, so go with what feels good. Exhaling, inhaling for 3 more. Super. 2. And on this last one, I want you to hold it. So you might just come down a little bit, you might come down halfway. Again, feel free to reposition your ball, your scatter cushion or your towel. Now from here, we're going to work the calf muscle a little bit more, and it's also energizing the quadricep muscle. So if this is too much, guys, just stick to doing the simple squats. We're going to lift both heels and release. Lifting the heels and release. So exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. So a little bit more challenge. We're feeling that burn in our thigh muscles, okay? And as I said, if this feels too much, stop, rest, or come back to our parallel squats. Super. We're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come out. Brilliant. Straight into some heel raises. So again, keep your ball, your towel, your cushion in place. Toes are pointing forward, hands up at shoulder level, palms facing the floor. And we're simply going to push up onto the balls of the feet and release. My balance got the better of me there, sorry. And we're going to reach and release. Perfect. So again, thinking about that weight coming up through the centre of the foot as we lift and release it. So a little bit of a recovery exercise. We exhale as we lift up and we inhale to lower. Exhaling, inhaling. And if hands there feels a little bit awkward or the neck muscles are getting tired, just feel free to keep hands on the hips. Okay? And we're going to go for 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And release. Well done, guys. Okay, pop your ball, your cushion, your towel down on the mat for a moment. We're going to take our stance a little bit wider now into some deeper squats. Key thing here is we want our foot position at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And we want to create an invisible line between the heels, okay? Again, you can choose how low you wish to go. So, hands are just going to stay clasped together, elbows tucked in, creating that length between the shoulders and the ears. We're going to soften the knees now, so we're coming into our wide squat and slowly coming back up. So again, we can just do a little shallow squat here, or we can take it a little bit deeper if we feel happy to. Sometimes people with hip problems prefer a wider squat, especially lower back sometimes feels happier here. Again, we want to keep the heels glued to the floor at the moment. So chest stays lifted. Okay. Exhaling down. Inhaling back up. Brilliant. Exhaling. Inhaling. Super. Exhaling. Inhaling. And again, as you get a little bit warmer, you might find you can go a little bit lower. The lower we go as always, harder those muscles are working. So see what feels good. Sometimes it just feels really nice to open up the hips there as well. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. And 3. Well done. Last 2. Last 1. And release. Perfect, good job. Now we're going to come back down into a small knee bend, keeping that same foot position. We're going to keep that nice level pelvis, hands on the hips, that length through the neck and the spine. And we're going to come into a little bit of foot series work. So what we're doing is we're energizing our calf muscles, and especially the deeper part of the calf muscle. So we peel the left heel up, slowly release. We peel the right heel up and slowly release. So again, we're working the knees a little bit more here. People's knees at the moment aren't feeling great with this. You can just do straight leg variation and just keep going there, okay? So we start off with just a single heel lift. And again, you might feel that that's the right level for yourself. And we keep working here. At level 2, for you to have a go at, we're going to take the left heel up, the right heel up, and lower them both. So left and right and lower both. Left, right and lower. So what you'll start to feel, if it's like my legs, is your quadricep muscles are working hard. Okay? And what we can do here Release those hands, give ourselves an extra little balance challenge. Perfect. We're coming up, up and down, up, and down. Let's do one more. Come up, have a little break, give those legs a little shake. Now, we're going to do one more round. We can stick with level 1, 2, or if you wish, we're going to try level 3. Level 3, we're going to resume our little squat position. We lift the left heel, we lift the right heel, we extend both legs, drop the heel. A little bit more challenging, okay, so take the time. So we take it left heel, right heel, extend the legs, release both legs, okay. So again, if you've not done it before, just take your time, okay. You might feel a little bit wobbly, and also it's a lot of strength to get that push, okay. So it's a great exercise to get legs going, core starting to kick in a little bit more. And then just to confuse you, I'm going to change the order in which foot we're lifting. So let's go right heel, left heel, up, release. My brain's really having to think about that. In Pilates, we talk about the mind-body connection. So always good just to give our mind that little focus and that challenge with our exercises. Okay, so if you're still doing level 1, level 2, again, reverse it. Try lifting the right foot first. We've all got a preference for what feels good, so let's challenge that. And let's do 2 more rounds. Well done, guys. Keep it going. Last one here. Extend, release, relax, and give those heels a flick to the bottom. Super well done. Right, last little bit of leg work, you'll be glad to know. We're going to look into lunges. So again, I want you to pick up your towel, your ball, your cushion. And with our lunges, we're going to start with the right leg forward and left leg behind. So if you can, you're resting on the ball of the back foot, okay? Again, with lunges, sometimes people with knee pain think, oh, should I do this? Do it, but just in a smaller range, okay? So do what feels comfortable. So with both feet facing forwards, what we're going to do to begin with is just simply bend both knees. Again, focusing on that front knee, just gliding towards the toes, and then coming back up again. So the work is happening mainly through that left leg, but the right leg is acting as our stabilizer. So again, get your balance. It might be you just do a tiny little lunge, if that feels good for you, or you might want to just step it out a little bit more. If we're going deeper, we've got that real great range of movement, okay? Really targeting those hip muscles. Again, chest stays lifted. And then if we can, we're going to pass our ball, our cushion, our towel around the world. So trying to time it if you can with your lunge. So that right leg hopefully is warming up nicely. And at the minute with the breath, guys, just breathe as normal. Don't be worrying too much. Okay, let's take it round for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, come up. Give those legs a good little flick, heel to bottom. Shake it out. Okay. And then you know what's coming next. Let's do the opposite side. So, left leg forward, right leg behind. So we're on the ball of the back leg. Don't worry about passing around for now, let's just get our form right. So, as we bend both knees, just ensuring that that knee isn't overly gliding over the foot. And as I say, it's that back leg that's doing most of the work. So chest lifted. Exhaling to lower. Inhale to release. Exhaling. Inhaling. So if you want to stay at a slow, steady pace, the exhale down, the inhale up, might give you that focus, guys. And again, you don't have to go as deep as me at all. It might be just a nice little shallow lunge there. When you're ready, let's add in that ball pass. Super. So again, feeling those legs working. Brilliant. Hopefully feeling nice and warm from when we started. Let's keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And stretch it out. Good work. Okay. Last bit of leg work, I promise you. Okay? We're going to take it back over now. So, right leg is in front, left leg is behind. Now, first level, we can start almost in a little bit of a calf stretch position. Front knee is bending, back leg is straight. We're going to hold that ball just out in front of us. Our left knee, we're going to take ball to knee and then release behind. Okay? So, nice gentle level with that little bit of opposite movement. Okay. So that is level 1. Level 2. We're going to take it down into our lunge position. We're going to lunge, come up, ball to left knee, extend that left leg, lunge, up, ball to knee, extend, lunge, up, ball to knee, extend, lunge, up, ball to knee, extend. And again, it could be just a little lunge, okay? Or you can go all the way to the floor. It's Thursday night, we're feeling good. See what feels good for yourselves. Everybody? Right, 3 more here for me. Well done. 2, 1, and release. Good work. Right, give those legs a little shake. Lash around then, guys. So, we won left leg in front. Okay, confusing myself now with my left and my right. So, left leg is in front, right leg is behind. So it might be, as we're bending that front knee, that back leg stays on the floor, and we're just doing a little knee to ball and keeping it quite manageable. Okay? Level 2, we're in our lunge position. Okay? You might do a slight little lunge, okay? Or we might go a little bit deeper. We come up, right knee to the ball, step that back leg, and then lunge, up, right knee to the ball, step back. So it's important that we're not rushing too much. Get that right foot back on the mat once we've kneed the ball. Get that form right. Okay. Super. Well done. Feeling those leg muscles now. We've got 4 more left in us. Excellent. And 3. Super. 2 more. Lovely. Last one, guys. And release. Super. Pop that ball towel cushion down. And then let's stretch it out. So right leg in front, left leg behind, bending that front knee, back leg stay straight. We're going to inhale, raise the arms out to the side. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. And inhale. Exhale, release. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Change it over now. So we've got that left leg in front, right leg behind. So we're bending the front knee, keeping the heel on the back leg down. And again, widen or shorten that stance as you feel comfortable. And again, we're going to inhale, up, exhale, release. Inhale up, exhale, release. And just feeling that real good stretch through the arms and shoulders with that arm reach. 2 more here. And 1 more. Super. So just giving the hamstrings a little stretch out now. We're going to take our right heel onto the mat, straightening that right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Okay. Hands are just relaxed to begin with. And we're just going to sit the hips back, so we're sitting our bottom back, reaching the hands forward. And as we take the hands back, just extending up through the hips as well. So it's a nice, slow little sit back, and then reaching up. So that right knee is staying straight at all times. Lovely. So we exhale, sweep the hands forward, inhale, release. Exhale, and inhale. And once more, exhale, and inhale. Super. Changing over now, so we've got our left heel on the mat, left knee straight. We're bending that right knee, hands are just relaxed down. So, as we sit our bottom back, hands glide forward. And as we release the hands, hip pushes up. We exhale. Inhale. Exhale. and inhale. And as well as a hamstring stretch, we're also getting a little bit of sciatic nerve stretch as well, so obviously just take it nice and comfortable. Exhaling. Inhaling, great. 2 more here. Inhaling. And last one there is the exhale. Inhale and release. And again, just in standing, we're going to make sure we stretch out our quad muscles because they've done a lot tonight. So weight goes through the right leg, and we're going to bring the left heel to the left bottom. So if you can't fully get to our quadricep stretch, don't worry. You can always use trousers if you've got them on, or you might hold onto your sock. Or if that simply doesn't feel great, again, just heel flicks to the bottom just to loosen out. So pick what level feels good for you there. Again, to get the best out of your stretching in this position, if you push the knees together and the left hip forward, it should hopefully deepen that stretch through the muscle. That'll feel quite nice after all those lunges and leg work. And then just release that leg down. Again, right heel to the bottom, knees pressed together, right hip push forward, get that lovely deeper stretch in the hip flexors as well as the quadricep muscle. And again, you can do heel flicks to the bottom, use your sock, use your trouser leg to help. And then just 1 more on each side. So again, let's just give that a good old stretch. And holding it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, guys. And you'll be glad to know, after this, legs are done, okay? I think. We'll see what creeps up at the end. Probably just stretching, but not too much strength. We'll keep going. Super. All right, guys. So you're glad to know we're going to have a little sit down. So come and have a sit down at the edge of the mat. Okay, so we're going to do some core work now. So anyone who's not happy flexing through the spine because of spinal reasons, osteoporosis and such forth, then your option at this point is you're going to take hold of your ball, towel or cushion. Legs can be bent up, or legs can be straight, whatever's comfortable. But ideally, I want you to think about growing tall through your stretch. So we've got that nice tall spine. You're going to take hold of your ball, cushion, towel in the left hand, and you're going to exhale as you open out to the left. Come back in. Exhale, pass it out to the right. Inhale back in. So we're keeping that length through the spine. We exhale as we open the arm, and we inhale to return. Okay, so we're just trying to create that little bit of rotation movement. Okay, so that's for people not happy flexing. The rest of us who are comfortable flexing through the spine and we know it's safe, what we're going to do is we're going to roll ourselves back towards the tailbone, creating that little C shape through the spine. Knees are going to stay bent. We're going to again open that hand out to the left. We then come back into center. We open out to the right. We come back to center, and then we straighten up. Okay, so we roll down into our C-shaped curve. Ball, cushion, towel opens out to the left. We come back. We open out to the right and come back, and then we come up straight. So the idea here is we exhale, inhale, return. Exhale, inhale, return, and then come back up. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and back up. So keep it here, is we're working our tummy muscles, deeper core muscles, and the oblique muscles, our waist muscles a little bit more. The deeper we come back into that roll up, the harder work it is on the muscles. And we need to focus on keeping those legs still, because sometimes the knees will want to draw together. So I will let you choose how low back you wish to go, guys. Obviously make sure back feels happy there. And use that exhale as we open. Inhale to return. Exhale, inhale to return, and back up, okay? Those guys who are not happy doing this bit, I want you to keep going with those arm opens, okay? We're just going to do one more round here. So exhaling, inhale, return. Exhale, inhale, return, up we come. Super, okay guys, we're going to take it down to the mat. So just take your time. I want you to lie yourself down so that we've got ankles, knees and hips in good alignment. Your ball, your towel, your pillow is going between the knees. And we're going to come up into our, let's move that, into our bridging exercises. So the bridge is a fantastic way to rehab our lower back and also get our gluteal muscles going, and all important, the tummy muscles. So hands are going to stay down on the floor. I want you to gently squeeze your ball, your pillow, your towel, and then we're just going to peel those hips up off the mat, and we're just lifting up. So the hips are always lower than the knees, okay? Starting from the mid-back, we're going to let ourselves lower down, keeping that squeeze on the ball, cushion towel, and then releasing. So we squeeze as we lift the hips up, and then we slowly release down. So if you imagine yourself a little bit like a caterpillar, rolling up and then rolling down. And just check in with the neck and shoulders as well, make sure that we feel comfortable through here. Again, if you've not got any equipment, of course, you can do this without as well, that's perfectly fine. Okay, lovely. And we exhale as we lift, and we inhale to lower. Exhaling, and inhaling. Brilliant. So we can keep going at level 1 where we do our lift and lower. In this position as well, we can always make it a little bit more challenging by having hands above the shoulders. And again, imagine you've got a tray of drinks along your pelvis, so you're trying to keep your pelvis as level as possible. Give that ball an extra squeeze. By squeezing that ball or cushion between your knees, it identifies and stimulates the adductor muscles to get working a little bit harder as well through that movement. Okay. And then for our next level, take the hands back down to the mat. We're going to do our bottom lift. We're going to keep the pelvis level, but we're going to extend that right knee. We take that right leg down. We keep the pelvis up. We lengthen through the left leg and then release down. So if your ball, your cushion, your towel isn't happy there, do please feel free to pop it down to one side, and you might find that a little bit easier. But the key thing here is that our pelvis stays level. Sometimes what can happen is it can drop and sink. So we want to really make sure we're using those muscles. So exhaling the leg out, inhaling down to the mat, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. Well done, guys. And again, you might feel those leg muscles kicking in. We've done a lot of leg work tonight. Okay, 2 more on each leg for me. Okay, I'll keep going with a few more of our level 1 bridges. Super. Last one on each leg. Brilliant. Keeping that pelvis level. Last time. And when we slowly release, give those knees a little hug in and a little rock side to side. Well done, everyone. Okay. So, we're going to continue a little bit more strengthening work now, guys. Last little bit just to start finishing up. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with that ball overhead. First level, for those people who are not happy again flexing through the spine, you're just going to take your left knee to meet the ball in the middle and then release down. Right knee to meet the ball in the middle and back down. Okay, so stay here if you're happy and your spine is comfortable here. Those of us who are happy flexing through the spine, okay, we're going to lift up that left knee, pass the ball under, and then we're going to take the leg down, but keep our shoulders and head lifted off the mat. Right knee, we pass under, right leg comes down, left leg up, left leg down. Okay, so starting to work the endurance of our abdominal muscles a little bit more. So we're going to keep it going. Obviously stop, rest as we need to. If we're feeling happy there, guys, what we can do is hold ourselves up in our abdo prep, so shoulders and head lifted. The right leg doesn't fully touch the mat, but we pass under the left. We then pass back under the right, and we keep it going. So into a little bit more scissor work, okay? If the neck muscles are feeling too overworked, then just come down to the previous level, okay? Always wanting to keep that little gap between the chin and chest. And if you're feeling really super duper good, what we can do is extend the legs. So right leg goes down, left leg goes up. We bring them in, and then opposite switching, okay? So this is the hardest level of scissors and abs work, guys. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, okay? So see how you feel. Please don't feel you have to push yourself to this level, but let's see if we can keep it going for 10, 9, 8. Keep going with the previous levels if you wish. 6, 5, 4, 3, You can do this without any ball or cushion, but we're just going to do a little spine twist just to release out. So ball, cushion, towel between the knees, feet together, arms in a T shape, and we're just going to allow those knees to roll over to the left side. Feel that lovely stretch in the lower back, and you might wish to look over the right arm. So see what feels good for your neck. We then bring the head back to centre, both knees come back to centre, and then when you're ready, we're going to take both knees to the right side now. And then if you're happy to, little look down the left arm again, see what feels good for yourself. Bring the head back to centre, both knees slowly back. And again, knees over to the left. Little look over that right arm. And then head back to centre, knees come back, and then last time over to that right side. Little look over the left shoulder, and again you might get a few clicks and cracks in your lower back. No harm in that at all, just letting everything finally release. And then slowly we're going to come back to centre. Well done guys. Right, we're going to do a little stretch off, so I want you to come and sit back up, turn on your side. Okay, a little bit more hamstring work. So, I'm not sure I understand. Oh, my watch has just gone off there, sorry. So, what we're going to do is fold in the right leg, left leg stays straight. If you can, I want you to pull back left foot, grow tall through the chest. And just let that breath relax. So nice big inhale and exhale. Well done. And inhale and exhale. And one more on that side as we inhale and exhale. Relax. Super. So we're going to change over. So we're going to fold in our left leg, equal weight on both sitting bones. We're going to try and push the right knee to the floor, but don't force it if it feels comfortable to stay bent. The right foot then, we're going to try and pull back. If you can, we're going to lengthen through the chest, but again, as well as our hamstring, it's a sciatic nerve stretch, so don't feel you have to force that chest lift. I'm just taking a moment now to just take that inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Brilliant. Inhaling. Exhaling. And last one there. Nice big inhale. And then exhale. Release. Perfect. Okay. We're going to cross those legs over so we've got the soles of the feet touching. And then just letting the inner thigh muscles stretch out into our butterfly stretch. And we're just going to pulse it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to close the knees and come back up into standing for our final stretch. So, taking those legs nice and wide. Heels with that good alignment, toes at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. We're going to soften those knees, hands crossed in front. And we're going to inhale as we reach. And exhale to release. Inhale and reach. Exhale, release. For 2 more. Inhale and reach. Exhale, release. And final one here as we inhale and reach. Exhale, release. And relax. Brilliant. Fabulous work, everybody. It was a tough session tonight on the legs. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, please do feel free to feed back to me about how you found the session, and let me know if you enjoyed it, and also let me know if you would like to see me use any more bits of the small equipment. I know people have got loop bands and resistance bands. I'm trying to keep it as minimal equipment so more people can join in, but it might just give me more ideas for some of the little videos that I'm popping up on here and on YouTube as well. So have a lovely evening. I will see you all next week, Thursday at 7 o'clock, and have a fab week. Take care and bye.